For the longest time in my life, I've always been that girl who hated being seen and always felt cringe about the things she does. This is a backstory, but I remember when I was in secondary school and a friend of mine, she was my friend as of then, because of one argument, one thing led to the other, and then she told me that I had a very ugly smile. And because of that, I bought everything she told me. From that day, I think it happened when I was in my junior secondary school, about to enter senior secondary school. That was when she told me that I had a very ugly smile and that I should not smile in front of people. So I bought everything she told me that day and hid my smile. So for years, I went on living with that word, your smile is ugly, and I allowed it to have a better part of me. I hated being seen talking, smiling, or anything like that, because if I'm talking, my teeth will be showing. If I'm smiling, my teeth will be showing. So anything that involved me speaking up and showing my teeth, I hated it so much that I never wanted to be seen by others. So that made me to feel so cringe about myself and things that I wanted for myself. Because of that, I hated being seen. I always felt cringe. Whenever I stand up to speak, I feel cringe. Whenever I go out and it's time to network with people, I feel cringe. Everything was just difficult for me because of that word that she said to me. I allowed it to have a better part of me. I carried that belief with me that I should never show my teeth outside, smile outside, do anything in front of people. I hated being seen in general. I carried that belief for a very long time till I entered my 20s. I was still believing those lies. But one day I came across an article on Substack that said, I have forgotten what it said. It has been long I read that article. I went to TikTok and I saw a video saying, if you continue hiding because of what people have said to you, if you continue shrinking yourself because of what you've heard, because of how you always feel about yourself, even in 50 years to come, you will still remain stagnant. You will still remain where you are and you will always feel unhappy. So I told myself, it is high time for me to stop those limiting beliefs and work on myself. First of all, I needed to work on my mindset and remove that idea that I am not good enough, that I am ugly, that my smile is ugly. So I worked on that mindset and I was able to get over that particular word that she said to me, and I started showing up. So I told myself that, Grace, you are too broke, very, very broke, to be hiding yourself. And if you want to succeed in life, I need to put myself out there, whether it's comfortable or not. I just need to make sure I put myself out there until people get tired of seeing me. So I started practicing every night. I'll bring a mirror, I'll keep the mirror, I'll talk to the mirror. I started practicing my TED talk, like people were watching. I talk to myself. I say, Grace, you can do this. You are not ugly. Your smile is not ugly. You are powerful. If your mates are doing it, it simply means I can do better. It simply means I can rise up and speak up for myself. It simply means I should get over my fear of being seen, of being perceived as being cringe. One of the major things that helped me to get over my fear of being seen and feeling cringe was the fact that I made friends. Friends that are always in the spotlight, friends that work hard to achieve their goals, friends that speak up when things are going wrong. And so having this particular set of friends helped me to work more on my mindset. You know what they say, show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are. So I made friends with people who are not scared of speaking up, who are not even afraid of, if they fail, let them just be there. But if they fail, then we know that they tried. So I made friends with this set of girls, and this set of girls inspired me to work harder on myself. And because of that, I started speaking up, I started showing up. I got over my fear of being seen. I got over my fear of feeling cringe. One thing I always say to myself is that all these successful people I know in this world, at one point or the other in their life, they felt really, really cringe about themselves, about what they were doing, because nobody believed in their vision. So I told myself that I have to accept being cringe. I have to accept the fact that I need to get over my fear of being seen, and I started putting myself out there, and I started working on my mindset. I made friends that as well we sit, discuss, and that helps me to get over my fear of being seen. I started reading books. Reading helps to open your brain up to new ideas, new things that you haven't seen before. So I started reading books, I started making research, and gradually, it did not happen in a day, it did not happen in months. Continuously, I continued building myself, and gradually, I overcame my fear of being seen and being perceived as cringe. Because if I am cringe to you, it definitely means you've not seen the vision of what I am working on. But people don't come to reap with you when you are sowing, they come to reap with you when the harvest is ripe. So I work on myself that once my harvest is ripe, everybody that once thought I was cringe will definitely come to reap from my harvest. Another major thing that helps me to get over my fear of being seen and feeling cringe is that I surrendered it all to God. I said, God, you did not create me to hide myself forever. You did not create me to always hate myself. You made me in your image. I am perfectly made, wonderfully made. Therefore, I bear the mark of Christ. And because of that alone, I have every reason to succeed. I have every reason to be in the face of people. And one day, a senior colleague of mine said something that if you want to be successful, you need to be in the face of people every now and then until you are successful. Because imagine if big brands like Coca-Cola are still advertising themselves, then who am I not to show up and get over my fear of being seen, of being cringe? So I worked on that mindset. I put it to God in prayers, but prayers will not do everything alone. So I made sure to work on that mindset. I read books, I made friends with people who are comfortable with being seen, and that was how I got over my fear of being seen and feeling cringe. If you're in that stage of your life where you hate being seen and always feel cringe about the things you do, I just want you to know that you are doing the right thing. You should put yourself out there the more. You should work on yourself, work on your mindset. Once your mindset change, your mentality change. Once your mindset change, you will find out that that fear of being seen will as well disappear. Please, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, this is the right time to do so.